Now, here's a fun fact. In the book of Esther, the king's name is Ahasuerus. And there's no record of a king Ahasuerus among the Persian kings of the time. It's probably a Hebrew transliteration of the name of King Xerxes, a very famous king in Persia. But interestingly, that same name in Hebrew also can mean headache. And boy, are there a lot of headaches in this story. We've got a great story to tell when we talk about Esther this Sunday. And I hope you'll join us either in person at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning at First United Methodist Church in Charlottesville, or online on our YouTube channel. We've got a great weekend in store. If you want to stick around, I've got an extra bonus video. I asked the question of a lot of folks over these 2 months as I have come here to Charlottesville. I asked, who are our neighbors? And these were some of the responses I got. Have a great week. God bless you. I'll see you soon.
Who are the neighbors that we serve? That was one of the questions that I asked groups as I met folks around First United Methodist Church these last couple of months. Turns out it's not an easy question to answer. I mean, on the one hand, it's obvious. I mean, we're a downtown church. When this church made a commitment to staying downtown 20 years ago, it was a way of saying that the downtown area has a special claim on who we are and who we serve. So when I look out at this area outside our front steps, I see the people we're talking about when we say we're a downtown church. You know, from here I can see almost over to the downtown mall, and there are people who work in businesses there, people who own businesses there, the arts community, the Paramount Theater's just over the hill there, Live Arts Theater. It's an exciting and active place. And from here I can see Christ Episcopal Church, and just down the street, Holy Comforter Catholic Church and Congregation Beth Israel. One of the things that I heard people say as I asked this question was that these neighboring churches and synagogue are part of our neighborhood too. And they provide opportunities for us to get to know other congregations, to do worship and service together. And some folks also mentioned the impact of the clergy collective in establishing that partnership. Now just over there is the Haven, and that serves unhoused persons. And this park behind me is one of the most visible places where the issues related to homelessness show up. So to be in ministry here means to be engaged with unhoused persons, and the Pacham and Bread and Blessings ministries here reflect that. The homeless are our neighbors. Some folks also mentioned the students at the University of Virginia, not that far away, that direction. Could they be in our neighborhood too? We have neighbors who are in the building as well, families who bring children to our preschool, families and youth and children who are part of scouting groups that meet here. But we mentioned last week one of the strange facts about us. One person described the church as being kind of the center of the donut. The church is central for our members because we live all around Charlottesville, so we all come to the center, but there's kind of a hole in the donut. And many of us don't live near the center of this donut. Man, I am getting hungry doing this report. Finally, I was happy to see some folks define our neighborhood in some big ways. We have sent teams to the Appalachian Service Project many times, so many times that neighborhoods in Kentucky and Tennessee and West Virginia might be considered part of our neighborhood too. You can think about Haiti and Lithuania in the same way because of the relationships that have been built through trips. Overall, you know, I'm happy to be in a place that loves the place that it's in and the people who are in it. God needs a church that loves this city of Charlottesville and loves this whole vibrant city of Charlottesville, all the people inside it. So I'll have more next week when I tell you what I heard when I asked the question, when were you most proud to be part of First Church? Until then, God bless you.